In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use conditional formatting to highlight certain days of the week on a list of dates. So in this example, what I'm going to want to do is highlight the weekends, either a Saturday or Sunday. Now I know January 2nd and the 3rd were Saturday and Sunday. And so what I'm going to do is use the weekday function to find out on my regional settings, you can do this on yours as well, to determine what weekday number that relates to. So mine are 7 and 1. So I want my conditional formatting rule to say, if the weekday is either equal to 7 or 1, then let's highlight it, let's say yellow. Okay? So I'm going to select this range, hit conditional formatting, click on new rule, use a formula to determine which cells to format, and I'm going to start with an equal sign, and my reference point is always going to be cell A1 because this is the start of the range I've selected. If I selected this column, then it would have been B1, right? So it depends what you've selected when you're creating your conditional formatting. So I'm going to use an OR function to start with because I'm looking for either the weekday equal to 7 or weekday equal to 1. Okay, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to start with my weekday function. Open that, and again, using A1 because that's the first cell I've selected, and I'm going to say if this is equal to 7, and then comma, my second argument is going to be weekday A1 is equal to 1. So that's my OR function. It's going to look at if the weekday in A1 is equal to 7 or if the weekday in A1 is equal to 1. And then if it is, I'm going to set the formatting to highlight it in yellow. Hit OK. And there we go. And now, so it's correctly highlighted these dates, these Saturdays and Sundays. So that's an example of one of the things you can do with conditional formatting. You can put in complex rules, even if statements, or statements, whatever you want, as long as the logic is sound. The two things you want to consider is your starting point, which in this case was A1 because I selected this. If I started from A2, then my starting point would be A2, right? And then the other thing to note is that the goal of the formula in the conditional formatting is the result equals true. And if it equals true, then it applies those conditional formatting rules such as highlighting in yellow, which is what I selected. So that's how, in a nutshell, you can use conditional formatting for a variety of different formulas. As long as it evaluates the true, you can get it to work and to highlight what you want to highlight.